we're going to start with myself. All right, let's get started, everybody. I'd like to welcome everyone to the 2017 Farcical Aquatic Ceremony.
Yep.
Also known as the Polar Plunge for EB. I'm Chris DeBrosi, filling in for Chuck DiGiovanna, who's actually where it all began 17 years ago, up in South Port Harbor, Connecticut. As some of you may have known, one of the founding members passed away this past year, so Chuck's up there where he belongs with that group, making sure it all happens. Chuck, I can assure you, I know you're worried about the boys back here in Cincinnati not being able to keep it up to your likings, but I can tell you the fire is roaring, the water is icy, and the bourbon is flowing. So no need to worry here. Now, the reason we're all here, right? We're here for Shane. Shane, you're an incredible young man. Your passion for life, your passion for space, and your uncanny ability to know no strangers is truly inspirational to me, and I believe everybody here, right? It truly is. So, as mayor of Montgomery, it is both my pleasure and, I believe, my responsibility to present to you today a proclamation from the city declaring today as Shane DiGiovanna Day in the city of Montgomery, Ohio. So, proclamation, we got it right here. I'm going to read it. Whereas Shane DiGiovanna, a Montgomery citizen and an energizing and unique young man who attends the Seven Hills School, and whereas Shane does not allow a fragile skin condition called epidermolysis bullosa to deter his love for life, science, space, and time with his family and friends. And whereas Shane tirelessly works towards his goal of becoming an aerospace engineer. And whereas Shane has a keen interest in colonizing the solar system and even presented a TEDx talk on sending humans to Mars. And whereas Shane has been confronted with numerous challenges in his life, yet continues to literally and figuratively shoot for the stars. And whereas Shane has volunteered a significant amount of hours at Cincinnati Children's Hospital and at his former school, Ohio Valley Voices, where he helps teach deaf children how to speak. And whereas Shane's spirit, attitude, and passion for life are examples for all of us to follow. And whereas Shane has inspired an army of friends from around the country to willingly jump into freezing water, that'd be us, on New Year's Day in an effort to raise funds to find better treatments and ultimately a cure for epidermolysis bullosa. And now, therefore, I, Christopher P. DeBrosi, by virtue of the authority vested in me as the mayor of the city of Montgomery in the state of Ohio, do hereby proclaim Sunday, January 1st, 2017 as Shane DiGiovanna Day in honor of his bravery, creativity, and inspiration, and urge all citizens to observe this day in ways relevant to its importance and significance. Shane, thank you for your patience for that. And now, I'm going to turn the mic over to Shane, and as he always does on this day, he's going to give us a little talk and then tell us all to jump. Go jump in the lake.
Alright, I'm so glad to see so many of you guys here again. As you know, this has been a very long tradition going back 17 years in the great state of Connecticut and Ohio. So I would like to dedicate today's jump in honor of Bobby Capps, who passed away and was one of the original founders of the Farcical Aquatic Ceremony, otherwise known as the polar jump. As you know, this is to raise awareness and money for a cure for epidermolysis bullosa, which affects thousands of people all across the world. And jumping in the water is not a particularly fun thing to do, but it is certainly something that's very unique. And now that 2016 is finally over,
Yeah.
Woo! Let's celebrate the end of 2016 by jumping in freezing cold water. Let's go!
Yeah!